The human tendency is that we are conditioned to think like opposites. Like, for example, if we are too much attached to someone, then what we think is that detachment must mean distance. Or if any desire is causing pain, then the answer must be suppression of that desire. So basically, we are thinking in simple opposites. Or if we are caring for someone too much, then for us, maybe the answer will be not caring. Or if someone is disappointing us, then we feel that withdrawing ourselves from that situation completely will actually give us peace. But I don't think that life works that simply. And honestly, a lot of spiritual traditions do not think either. Life often works like a paradox. The solution of the problem will not be reverse of the problem. But sometimes the solution of the problem is the other side of the same coin. Now take attachment for example. Most people think that detachment means, taking full withdrawal or not caring, not expecting or becoming cold, unavailable or uninterested. But actually that is not detachment. This is often just wounded withdrawal or exhaustion of a mind. That is why we do this. Real detachment does not mean you stop loving people. Real detachment means that you stop controlling them. It means you stop building your whole life emotionally around them. Will they choose you, what they say, what they do, whether they will stay or not. Now you have actually built your whole emotional life around their choices. Now understand this. You are actually expecting things to go your way. Now here's the paradox. The only way to detach is to become so rooted in yourself that you understand yourself first. You get connected to yourself first. Now it's not being selfish or self-absorbed. Understand this. The more rooted you are in yourself, the less you would actually want people to fill that void. Because now you are emotionally connected to yourself first. And you are not expecting others to fill that gap for you. The more you understand yourself, the less you try to cling. The more you feel whole inside, the less you try to squeeze that love into ownership. So detachment is not moving away from life, but it means to move away from your inner dependence on someone. And this whole idea of detachment is shown in a lot of deep traditions and spiritual psychologies. Carl Jung talked about how the psyche actually grows into different opposites. Now listen to this. He saw the human mind as something that's always trying to balance different forces. Light and shadow, conscious and unconscious, strength and vulnerability, persona and deeper self. Carl Jung believed that growth does not happen when you accept one side and you reject the other. It happens when you actually hold that tension. That is why we say that जिससे भाग रहे हो वो चीजें तुम्हारे पीछे लौट के आएंगी because you have not catered with them. You are seeing the opposite, that attachment has the only solution, which is detachment, or desire has the only solution to suppress it. But no, this is not the way, and that's where we do that mistake. We do not hold that tension well. What we do is that we actually try to move to one extreme. If love hurts us, then we move towards attachment. If being soft hurts us, then what we do is that we become so hard. If dependence hurts us, then we think of the only solution, which is isolation. And Carl Jung said that healing is not found in the extreme. Understand this, that healing is found in the integration. So maybe the answer to detachment is not becoming emotionally dead, but it is to become emotionally whole. Now Jung had this idea which is called transcendent function, where two opposites do not cancel each other. Instead, they create something new. Now, when I feel connected to someone, what personally I do is that I will not run away from the situations. Or, I don't think that, detachment is the solution. The thing which I do is that I try to understand what this connection is actually teaching me, what this attachment is actually teaching me. And the answer always comes that, maybe I am not still emotionally whole, that I am trying to fill that void through someone else. This is the thing which we have to learn, that unless and until we are emotionally whole, we are actually loving ourselves. We cannot love anyone else. We will always want to fill that void, that gap which we have in us, unless and until you actually fill that gap through yourself. So maybe the solution is loving without clinging too much, without being possessive about it, or caring without fear of abandonment or fear of losing. Connection without possessing that feeling that you own that thing. You do not have to do that. You just have to flow. And I think this solution feels much more alive and true to our nature. Even Krishnamurti says something beautiful about detachment. He basically says that don't force yourself to become detached, or don't let your detachment become another goal of your ego. He says observe attachment, watch it. Watch how attachment is creating fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of being replaced, fear of not being enough, fear of being alone. And that is why things are actually happening. When you observe these emotions, when you understand these emotions which are happening with you, you understand that you are not emotionally fulfilled yet. And that is why you try to find these things into others, from others, through others. And when you observe these things, the movement happens, because now you are watching it from awareness. You know that something inside you is still missing, and this fact or this thought in you is actually awareness, because now you're not seeing it intellectually, or you are not trying to give it logic. Instead, it is what it is. It is the honest thing which is happening, and the whole approach gets changed. Instead of I will become detached, you understand that why I cling so much. So basically you have shifted your approach, and honestly that feels more real, because forced detachment become fake spirituality, but understanding yourself through that awareness, that actually changes you for real. And when you look at Bhagavad Gita, you see a similar paradox. Krishna tells Arjun that you have right to action, but not to the fruits of action. And understanding this line completely changes what detachment means. It doesn't say that don't act, it doesn't say that withdraw from life, or it doesn't say that stop caring about what happens. Instead, it says that act fully, but don't tie your peace to the result. And that makes a huge difference. You will still work, you will still love, you will still give your best, but inside you have to let go of that constant demand that life has to work according to your script. And that to me is real detachment. Not expecting the result is not passivity or withdrawal from life, but it is your inner freedom.